Wait to take the cattle in. I think they're going to come. I think. Come on then. So, what are you saying? Say hello, wave to the camera. Welcome back to another episode of Invercamey Weekly. It's actually Tuesday now. Not got much video this week, but we're actually just away to take the cattle in, or some of them that we took down from Woodhead the other day in the last video. So we've actually got both lots down now. The oldest lot that you guys seen come in is in this field, and then the younger lot is in that field over there. So they were just standing at the back of the tree, so I thought it'd been easier to take in, but here they are now. You can see them there. I think if I shout them, they'll come to me. So we're just going to sort them out by age and size, and there's bull and heifers, as I said before, that are to come out to go into the dairy, and they're to get collars because all the triggers are at the back of the parlour, unfortunately, so it gives me the timing for serving them or putting the bull to them. So that's the reason for that bit. Let's see if we can shout them and get them in. Come on guys! Come on! Come on! You come in? Come on! I think they're going to come. I think. Which is fine. As long as they all come out the gate, because we've got nobody in behind them. Unless Andrew comes in the gate and tries to come in behind them. Come on then. So as I said, some of these are varying ages, but some of them are to come in, get fed barley because they're beef cattle. Other ones that we picked out to be bull and heifers, and then there's younger ones probably still that are not to be pushed on too quickly just yet, so probably having to pick them out into 3 different lots. But I'm keen to get in. It's time that we're in. It's a horrible day again today. It's been quite miserable, but it's windy now, but at least it's not raining now. Come on, 3 stragglers. Come on, you lot. Come on, you guys. In you go with the rest of them. Come on. Come on. We don't want him to turn back now. Come on in you get, guys. Welcome back, it's Wednesday. I had the cattle in, got them sorted yesterday. Shed unfortunately was quite dark to film and it was a horrendous day. So much rain and wind, so got them all sorted out. This is the youngest lot in here. So these are predominantly beef cattle, but obviously you've got some dairy heifers like that one there, it's an Ayrshire there. And then down in the shed further down here, this is our beef cattle here, which are fattening up just now. Bit sweaty now they've came in because it's quite mild. A lot milder than it is normally this time of the year, but I just thought I would show you this guy. It's probably going to be quite a short video this week, unfortunately, but I just thought I'd show you some of the cattle here. we're just away to actually put some silage into them. Just got them in last night because the weather was so horrendous. I should have got a video of it, but it was so wet. We ended up just getting them in last night. They obviously had some shelter and some straw to eat, and we'll get some bales of silage into them just now. I am actually hoping also to try and push them on, get a bit more growth out of them, so I'm going to put some troughs in as well. So they're just going to get, well, we do a lot of stuff manually, as you'll have seen in some of the videos, but they'll maybe get a bag or two of barley as well, so that'll just push them on. Hopefully get some more growth out of them before they actually go onto barley to fatten them up to go away. So that's kind of roughly where it is here. I'll go and show you what's happened in the court. That was the other beast we split up. I'll just go and show you that just now. So this is me back in the court. So we've got 9 beasts picked out here. These are the ones that are next onto barley. So they're ab-lid barley, which means they can get as much barley as they want to eat. But you can't put them on too quickly or they will potentially die, blow up and die. You can't put it on too quickly, so you just have to put them on as slow as possible. So just now we're mixing it in with draft and barley, because there is such a thing as barley poison if you put them on too quickly. So, and this is a younger stock here, so these are all in here. Again, they're just on a draft and some cake diet early on, so this is a younger stock here. Here's Granny and Owen. Say hello, Owen. This is a younger stock that's just come out of the calf house here. Say hello, Owen.
Say hello, Darren. Owen, say hello to Daddy.
He's just fascinated by all the calves. But that's a younger stock still that have just came out of the day, well, off the machine, which feeds them. So they're going to actually, we're going to have a move about again, and they're going to come up here because there's obviously muck already in here. So it'll be easier for them to get into the trough. We've also got a trough in here for trough space as well. And then we'll get the larger ones moved down into that section there. So we've still got a little bit of moving about, but that's basically everything in now. So it's just a matter of just getting everything where we want them to get them and try and make it as efficient as possible. So it's not exactly the greatest shed space we've got, but you have to just work with what you've got, haven't you, unfortunately. So, what are you saying? Say hello, wave to the camera. Onto the silage again, it's starting to disappear quite quickly. So we've actually had analysis back and it is really high in energy. So to be honest with you just now, I'm really struggling to keep the milk off the cows just now. I'm going to actually have to bring it forward and dry off some extra cows sooner than I'd like because we've got so much milk, and obviously sales dictate how much milk I actually need. And because of this being a lot better than it has been in previous years, we've got way more milk than I need. I was going to cut off the dairy cake because it's the most expensive part of their diet. But having spoke to nutritionists and stuff like that, they said not to do that in high yielders because you might end up not getting them back in calves. So there's a balancing act there as well. So that's why I think I'm going to have to go down the route of drying them off. Earlier, the ones that are not yielding so well, and they're actually the ones that are actually in calf, and they might actually be dry for a month or two. We dry all our cows off, we'll try to anyway, give them 2 months off at least before they calve, just to give them a break. But this year some of them might be getting a little bit more. If they're not yielding much milk, there's no point in me putting it in the tank and feeding them expensive cake if I don't need to. So that's what we're kind of going to look into in the coming weeks as well, is try and see what cows aren't yielding as well and making sure they're in calf, and then looking to either cut off the cake or dry them off. So we'll see how that goes. But it's a difficult balancing act, to be honest, just because we have the sales we've got. Obviously we're trying to grow our sales. We don't want to cut our feet, and then we're going into a few new areas now. We're in Chapel Aguirre, we're in Balmedy, and we're in Newborough now as well, doing doorsteps. So we're trying to grow that. We've got an advert coming on North Sound very soon, so you never know, sales might increase quite a lot, and then all of a sudden I've cut off milk that I needed. So it's a difficult balancing act, but just play it by ear, I think, and see how we go. But I'm lucky enough that I've got some ice cream manufacturers and that take the surplus normally anyway, but it's coming to the season where winter now, it's slowing down. Get a little rise in winter time, I suppose, but it's the time of the season now where they'll be cutting back a little bit. They won't be making as much ice cream apart from over Christmas time. So I need to kind of get my volume sorted so I don't have a surplus having to go down into the slats. So that's the last thing I want, to be producing milk and it not going to you guys' doorsteps, or it's there for waste basically. So it's a difficult process, but we'll be trying to get it right. But anyway, that's all I've got time for this week. Sorry it's a really short episode. Remember to like and subscribe. We're picking up quite a few subscribers now, which is good to see. I'm on target to hit 500 by Christmas. So fingers crossed we can keep going. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you next week.